With the Numenor opener of 2002 only weeks away, Claus, Argoth, Tristan, and V-Hill worked hard to have everything ready. Extra equipment, unit flyers, and the first Uruk Hai suits of armor were made. The Numenor opener was a historic day for the Uruk Hai. They went from 6 members to nearly 20 in a matter of a few weeks. With these numbers, V-Hill was able to implement his patented box formation. It was successful with its first uses in combat. The opponents of the Uruk Hai figured out a way around it, but not before V-Hill learned its strengths and weaknesses. This laid the tactical groundwork that the unit uses today. Bull, Valor, Raka, Yari, and Ox were among the many that joined. Oktoberfest 2002 was the first major event the Uruk Hai would attend. The first promotion was earned by Fjord. With their shields, helmets, and javelins, all 21 members of the Uruk Hai took to the field. Team Hydra led charge after charge against their enemies, crushing all under their feet. Their inexperience was obvious due to most of the unit having less than a 3-month fighting career. Regardless of their individual fighting prowess, their ability to work together as a team, discipline, an able leadership corps, and a unique uniform made quite an impression at the event. Between Oktoberfest and Spring War, the Uruk Hai trained hard and promoted many of its members. By the time the battles of the Spring War 2003 campaign were upon the now seasoned Uruk Hai, more than 50% of the unit was standing tall and looking good in their armor. During the battles between Black Company and their allies, and Middle-earth and her allies, the tanks of the Uruk Hai rolled the right flank of the forces of Middle-earth and annihilated them. Then the invading army of Wolfpack was repelled with the help of the Uruk Hai. During the fierce bridge battles, War Leader Ox and Hydra stopped to charge cold in its tracks. Oh, it was a sight to behold! Sir Brutus of Numenor was heard saying, "It brought a tear to my eye." Chieftain Argoth's service as a squire to Sir Tybalt was honored with the title of Knight. In the end, it was a successful event. The Uruk Hai were now competitive with the other units, and had developed a rivalry with the various hordes of Belegarth. With the burning remains of Spring War behind them, the Uruk Hai leadership traveled to Dordomarion, where they fought and earned the respect of other units. V-Hill, Argoth, and Claus were approached by High General Izarith of the Southern Horde, and asked to become allies. Through much deliberation, the Uruk Hai decided only to fight with the Southern Horde when the monstrous field army was to be raised against the forces of good. The Armageddon 2003 campaign showed all the warriors of Belegarth and the Uruk Hai's SWAT-like tactics. Warlord V-Hill led a small contingent of the Uruk Hai elite while storming the fort. Chieftain Claus and Grunt Cal sniped the enemy archers of each tower with precision archery, while Ravager Valor, Warlord V-Hill, and War Leader Fiddle provided a distraction as well as protection along the fort walls. With the Armageddon 2003 campaign streamer added to the banner of the Uruk Hai, they looked to the fall season to fill out their ranks. The Uruk Hai Armory produced many pieces of weaponry and equipment for potential recruits that were to come. While preparations for the fall campaigns were being made, a large raiding party attacked the realm of Khazad-dûm. Unfortunately, Khazad-dûm enlisted the help of the Black Company, which greatly increased the number of defenders. Outnumbered nearly 3 to 1, the Uruk Hai were repulsed, but not without gaining members in the process. Slug, Fang, Loki, and Skell joined, adding their swords to the already awesome pool of warriors in the Uruk Hai. Unfortunately, the fall recruiting season in Numenor was below average for the Uruk Hai, and that wasn't all. Several key leaders began to look elsewhere to either start their own thing or just did not have the vision they had once had. Fortunately, Warlord V-Hill convinced them to participate in the Oktoberfest 2003 campaign. The Oktoberfest 2003 campaign was a ferocious one. Prior to the battles of Saturday, the Uruk Hai, numbering at 20, marched to the field to show the rest of Belegarth that the Uruk Hai was in attendance with their winch train. Followed shortly thereafter, the Hellhammer Horde and their dragon took to the field. Then, to honor his service, dedication, leadership, and loyalty to Belegarth and the realm of Numenor, Warlord V-Hill was rewarded the title of Numenorian Knight by the Knights Council of Numenor. After the ceremony, the Uruk Hai took to the battlefield to fight for the forces of evil in a contest of good versus evil. The warlord gave a rousing speech, and all within earshot began to beat their shields with their swords. The beating spread until the numerically superior forces of evil, in its entirety, were all doing the same. The command was given, With the warlord leading the way, the forces of evil charge, crushing all who oppose. With the day's battles over, the victory celebrations ensued. During the celebration, Warlord Vihil announced to the armies of Belagarth that Chieftains Claus and Argoth were going their own ways. Their time had come where they had wanted to carve a name out for themselves. Leaving with them would be Ravagers Cal and Brittany, and Grunt Elos. The Oktoberfest 2003 campaign left the Uruk Hai with fewer members, but nonetheless ferocious. Yet another blow to the ranks soon followed, with War Leader Ox deciding to leave as well to pursue a career as a line fighter of Hyderon. A month later, Fiddle left to fight with his former chieftains Argoth and Claus.